Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Joey Cubes here. In today's video, I'm going to show some new puzzles that I have, or just ones that I haven't shown on the channel before that I think are worth talking about. So, first one I'll start off with is the Hollow Cube. Now, I got this actually at a store, and it's very cool. It's just kind of like a void cube, but instead of having just one center missing, the center's actually there, but there's holes in each piece, so you can actually see inside the mechanism. And as you can see, it has a nice clicking mechanism that's pretty standard for all Meffert's puzzles. And it's not any harder than a 3x3 to solve, but I think it just looks really cool. And it has a different type of mechanism. Of course, you can have a core inside. And as you can see, it has a different color scheme. So, you know, yellow, orange, usually it's yellow, white. But apart from that, it's a very fun, pretty decent turning puzzle. And if you want something cool for your collection, I'd recommend this. Now I'll show you the two Bubbloid puzzles I got. So the Bubbloid puzzles are, I think by Carl Hoffman, but I'm not sure about that. And these are the 4x4x5 and the 5x5x4. And I actually got this when I visited the cubicle. Now, the 4x4x5 is pretty good. This one is actually used and it turns okay, but it likes to pop out like with these edges. They're pretty good quality puzzles, but they still have flaws in them. And this is similar solves to each other. It's just one is in like a different dimension. It's kind of hard to explain, but they turn just fine. This one is the 4x4x5. It's in black, and I was able to get this used online for a pretty good price. And it's quite a fun solve. I enjoy it. Like I said, things will pop out sometimes, but apart from that, it's a good solve, and it's different than really any other puzzle that I've had. And this one is blue. I really like this color. And this blue one is the 5x5x4 version. Now this turned quite badly out of the box, but after, it's hard to see, filing down some of the edges and lubricating it, it turns quite a bit better and pops less now. And this also is a very fun solve. I might upload a tutorial on this because there's not too many tutorials, but it's a very good solve. And overall, other puzzles I'd recommend. Now this is the Andromeda Cube, which is a Pitcher's puzzle, I think. Yeah, Pitcher's puzzle. And this one I got from the cubicle.com. And as you can see, I've only solved about half of it so far. It's pretty difficult as a puzzle. Yeah, it's pretty difficult because you can see all the moving pieces and all the bandaging and jumbling that happens. But other than that, it does the turning is decent. I mean, it's kind of rough, but overall, it's pretty decent. The only problem is you gotta watch for pieces like this, the caps will come off. So you gotta just make sure, and the stickers, like these small stickers, will slide off sometimes. But other than that, I hopefully could figure this out on my own. If not, I'll have to use a tutorial, but it's overall quite enjoyable puzzle, and if you're looking for a challenge, I'd recommend this. Now these are the two mirror cubes that I got. And this is the 4x4 and 5x5 mirror cubes by Lee. So what they actually do is take a 4x4 and glue extensions on it, 3D printed, as you can see right here, the base 4x4. And these actually turn really well, better than I was expecting. A little bit catchy, but overall quite nicely. And I like the feeling of the 3D printed extensions. One interesting thing is the 4x4 is actually bigger than the 5x5, which is kind of weird. But as you can see, they're also kind of like a super cube because there's lines on the stickers, and I always solve it making sure the lines are correct. So the 4x4, you could solve it but then have one center turn, and that could be a bit of a pain, but it's overall pretty cool, and it shapeshifts quite nicely. It's like a step up from the 3x3. And same thing with the 5x5. Actually turns, I'd say, a bit better, and I got this one in red. And as you can see, the base puzzle right over here. But once again, a very nice turning puzzle, and I really love the looks of it. And one more puzzle I would like to show is from actually last year. And this is a shapeways puzzle that I had to build myself. So I got the pieces, smoothed them down with a Dremel, dyed them, and then assembled and stickered it. And as you can see, this is the 6x6x7 by Tom Z. And this actually turns quite well. I mean, it's a little catchy. It's a shapeways puzzle, but I have the 6x6x8, and I thought this was really cool. So as you can see, these are probably the worst turning layers right here. You can hear that classic sound. But overall, this puzzle, I like 3D printed puzzles, and I think this is really cool. It's kind of expensive, so I mean, I'd only recommend buying it if you really are into this stuff. But overall, this doesn't shapeshift, of course, odd on even, but it turns well, and it's a very fun solve. Not too tricky as long as you know your cuboids, but overall just very fun, and he gets it very close to proportional, which I love. So overall, these are pretty much some really interesting puzzles that I just wanted to show off to you guys, because I think they're pretty cool myself, and you guys would like to see them. And as you can see, these right here. I will try posting some new videos in the future, but we'll see about that. And thank you guys for watching. Have a happy new year, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.